So if there are churches in other places who'd like to pray for churches and gospel ministry in the northeast, and also in Cumbria, what kind of things could people be praying for?
For those kind of connections. So one of the things that local directors try to do is just try and help people to make those connections, to be a bit of a kind of catalyst to join dots between people, because often people can be working actually not that far apart, but actually not that aware of each other and what they're doing. So it's quite good for them just to recognise and hopefully be encouraged and to pray for folks that maybe aren't that far away, but who are on the same page as them, kind of theologically, have the same vision and the same heart, be encouraged by that. So one of the things we're trying to do is just kind of connect pastors and groups. We have a kind of WhatsApp group in various places to do that. Just a small way to try and get the blood moving around the FIEC network in some of these areas. Trying to organise a few kind of calls where people can get together every so often to pray for each other. So pray for that connectedness. Pray that people just have an awareness of each other, because that's an encouraging thing in itself. And just pray for that kind of vision for partnership, that where churches can help each other, they will. They'll make those connections. I mentioned one or two examples of the kind of church in Ambleside, which has been kind of got a pastor now that's been kind of sent to them from Parr Street in Kendal. Pray for that work, pray for that pastor as he seeks to serve the church there and to kind of build on what's gone before. There's a church plant in Clutamore, which is quite a deprived town, not far out of the coast, in kind of North Cumbria. Pray for Joe Pearson and the team there as they kind of build that church and are seeking to reach that community. Obviously, I mentioned Christchurch and North Shield. Again, pray for the provision of a pastor there, somebody that could lead that work well in the future. So lots of opportunities, and just praying for open doors, but for God's provision, because the opportunities are immense. I mean, the harvest is there. It's the workers and the resources to take it, which is the same everywhere, but you see that very clearly in places like Cumbria and indeed in the northeast.